I remember making a teacher cry because we used to do shit like that. Like every time they turn around, everyone in the class would go like that, and they turn back around, and you just they turn around to see everyone's arms, an entire classroom of arms go.
The
Like, what's fucking going on?
Machiavellian fucking bullying that
fucked.
school kids can come up with for teachers.
It's unbelievable. And when a substitute comes in, you're like, yes, oh yes,
We're gonna make
Fuck
this
yes.
person quit.
We're gonna ruin your fucking day. Or you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna cry. Or how I reckon we can get her to cry in half an hour. I reckon we can get him to cry in an hour. Like it's just unbelievable. Yeah, children are the worst. I don't like it as much now. When I was a kid, it was like, today's gonna be a good day. We're either gonna get nothing done,
you
or we're
don't
gonna
like
get
it as
a lot
much
done.
now.
As much.
Well, I don't like the idea of
You
people
still-
crying.
Just one day you're gonna get out of grade 5.
What do you mean?
You get that pen license, move up to grade 6.
Smooth
We
transition.
had an Indian teacher. I guess it's not important that he's Indian, but he had a rainbow belt.
Was he teaching you Indian, or did he happen to be?
No, he was
Indian?
teaching us science. He was a substitute teacher.
So he was a science teacher then.
Yeah, he was an Indian man with a rainbow belt and rainbow shoes.
There's a science teacher with a rainbow belt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I just think that Indian men always dress like extravagantly. They have
Maybe his family
Which is weird because you had a
Nazis.
science teacher who was teaching you Indian. I should have.
Hindi. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, he knows. He
Not
speaks
necessarily.
That's true. What's the other language?
They have many, many.
Hindi
Punjabi
most
is a big one.
popular. Yeah, that's true.
it. So, anyways, we made fun of his belt and he cried.
Imagine that poor motherfucker got up. He's like, kid, this will brighten their day. The
Feel
bell,
good.
hey, wacky teacher. You're like, fuck it. Nice bell. Did your mum dress you in that? You fucking dipshit. Cool belt. Are you colorblind or just fucking stupid? I thought that you guys would maybe like school can be hard for you guys.
I do remember it taking nothing though. I remember it was just like, "Oi, cool
Taking
belt."
nothing. It's his fault because it was too easy for us.
Put up a challenge, you know.
There's got to be some sort of fortification of your emotions for it to be my fault that you cry.
Yeah.
Those are the rules.
I feel like substitutes should go through some sort of gauntlet to like prepare themselves because
The Iraq War,
far too much
Yeah.
crying.
something.
They have,
They're going to be a live fire
ex-military.
scenario before they can come in.
They come into a
They have to be
public
shot
school
at.
in Shepparton.
Yeah, before they're allowed to go in and teach public relief teaching.
It's not like it's Shep High. They were like throwing scissors and shit at teachers. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Still tears.
But to be fair, the teachers were wearing chainmail, so
And they have to. It's part of the requirements.
school uniform.
Yeah. Did you make any teachers cry, Aiden?
Mm-mm.
I bet not.
Never.
But it was like straight. Was discipline like at your school? Was there discipline?
Good detention.
Okay. But like,
After
did you ever
school
get
detention?
suspended or anything like that?
Just heavy
Me?
fines levied.
Yeah.
Are you nuts?
Well, I got suspended. I wasn't even that bad of a kid. I just sort of was amongst the bad,
Yeah, but
you know?
What?
I got suspended
You
for...
just said you used to rub your hands and hope to make a teacher cry. That's
Yeah, but
a terrible.
that's an
student.
internal sort of thing. I was just like, here we go, it's happening. I wasn't the one who was like, your belt is stupid. I was just like, I'm gonna be a part. I'm gonna watch everybody do this.
Yeah, no, I wasn't a part of that.
But I got
I was the kid over on the other side doing the work. You know what I mean? And the kid
square.
teacher's crying, and I'm like,
I was multi-talented. I was able to do the work and watch a teacher cry. I mean, I got bad marks, but I still did the work. That's what's important.
yep.
Doesn't matter how low your ATAR score is. All that matters is how many teachers you make cry.
Yep.
Maybe that's what dropped my score down.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. How many did you make cry, Ben? 10 or 20?
It was never a solo effort.
Exactly. That's
And
what I mean.
it was never like your belt sucks. It was just misbehaving, just being loud. You know, the classic raucousness of like, well, what are you going to do? You're not going to be here tomorrow. So it's done. Once you leave here, that's it. You have no more jurisdiction.
Yeah.
So it would just be like, they'd be like, everyone, you need to listen now. We're like, I don't think we do. Because what are you going to do? Send you the principal's, how are you going to make sure I go there? I'll just leave, then you'll leave, and I'll come back. End.
They
That's
could
the end of the
leave.
equation.
They could leave the dreaded letter on the teacher's desk, and then the
Yeah.
next day your real teacher's back and like, I got a very unhappy letter from the substitute
Yeah.
kids.
It's like, well, she's lying.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had. Did you
You don't
have?
trust them? I'm here every day.
I
I
saw
know
her
the situation.
drinking.
Did you have the substitute more than the regular teacher? I felt I was getting substitutes all the fucking time.
We had a teacher who just left once.
Yeah. Why?
Like, it was just the end. Like, I'm not teaching anymore. So she was like I don't know whether she was, this was like grade 5, so it's primary school. It was a while ago. But she was like a long, I think the actual teacher was on maternity leave or something. It was like a really long substitute teacher. She was there for months and months. And then we knew she was eventually leaving to go and get married and go on a honeymoon and stuff. But we knew that wasn't for like 2 weeks. And then this one day, she cried, locked everyone out of the classroom, and then the next day she didn't come back.
Big maneuver.
We're like, did we break her brain or what? And they're like, no, she just had to leave to plan her wedding. She
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to finish for another 2 weeks. She said she was going to be here till March. She's gone now. Why 2 weeks early? You don't suddenly have a bunch of stuff to do for your wedding that you didn't realize you had to do. Where'd she go? Guys, we're not going to talk about it anymore, okay? She had to go to plan her wedding. And we were like, bullshit. And so pretty sure that
This poor
made her
woman.
quit.
She got jilted.
This poor woman devotes her life to furthering the education of the young, and you fucking cunts ruin her life.
To be fair, we didn't deserve education.
You probably still don't.
That's why I don't go anymore.
100%.
I'm done.
Yep.
We had a teacher break as well. Not break. Someone else. We had a plastics teacher who wasn't there.
For those plastics.
It's like metals or
Melt
woodwork
shit.
or something. We're just working with plastic instead.
You bring in your favorite toy, you can melt into a different shape.
It's like an entry level. Like in year 7, you would do plastics because it's a bit too early to work with stronger
Lathes.
material.
Oh yeah, we did that. We didn't call it that though. We just called it woodwork. It was
And
all
you just
woodwork.
had plastic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you make like clocks out of plastic and
I never did that.
keychains.
At robotics.
Of course you did.
Woodworks.
Well, it's-
Woodwork,
Yeah.
robotics.
Well, we had 2 different
Robotics.
schools.
Rolls Royce detailing.
Yeah.
What do you do in robotics? Like actual
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, like learned how to solder. I could sit and solder I soldered a fucking thing. What do you call them?
Putting gyros into
Motherboard
drones.
and-
I didn't have the
things.
class.
Yeah, no, I meant like I soldered like wires onto a motherboard and made things work and made an alarm clock and things like that. We made a robot as a class.
Like a.
A robot. It was probably like this big.
And what did it do?
Did it
It-
fight the other
it-
classes' robots?
No, it just tried to walk and we made it spin its arms.
It's radical.
It was cool. We had a
I made a dick out of plastic, and I called it plastic dick.
yeah.
And I etched in plastic dick onto it.
Not plastic. Surely that's
So much fun. Yeah, I was only in year 7.
Wow.
I hadn't quite
Yeah.
developed my.
This is why Chris Lilly steals your jokes.
This is why.
So
Yeah.
we're in plastics,
Right.
and the teacher didn't show up, and we're like, I can't say his actual name. His name is now Mr. Lightswitch. Like, where's Mr. Lightswitch? And it's like he hasn't come in. And we're like, where's Mr. Lightswitch? All day it was this shit. And then the teacher eventually broke and went, he's not here because he ran someone over with his car. And then all of a sudden, it was like we became adults in the room, and we're like, Mr. Nearly said his name, Mr. Leaf. I don't think you should have told us that.
Yeah.
That seems like business that
Yeah.
isn't. I don't feel like you should be sharing the business of.
Do you
another
often just give
person.
away other people's personal secrets
Yeah,
like
fucking
that?
men.
It feels
Manipulative.
inappropriate.
Little bastards.
But it wasn't even like it was. I didn't even feel like we were all turned. We're like, that
Oh my
seemed a
God.
bit like year 7's
Yeah,
being like,
You should have not said that.
I don't know. Do you think that was inappropriate? I think that might have been inappropriate.
I feel like that's
Someone
a bit
should say
heavy for
something.
us, yeah.
Someone should say something, because if he did hit someone with his car, he's still a good guy on the inside. Maybe it was an accident. I think someone should say something. Brandon, you say something. Oh fuck, miss! You shouldn't have said that. Like that sort of business,
Right.
But yeah, it was. Apart from Brandon, we were all pretty concerned. He did, by the way. He hit 5 people.
That's too many.
By
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah, he was turning a corner, and there was like the sun was hitting the windshield out, and this is out in the middle of nowhere. And
Smooth transition.
yeah, and then he
Maybe take that out. I don't know.
Nah.
and then he ran over
Depends.
and
Did they die?
he ran over and killed.
Okay. Take it out.
Yeah, take the windshield thing out.
He ran over and killed 5 backpackers,
Oh wow.
which is a big number. And he had like a big van, and it was
good ratio.
yeah. And he didn't go to jail, and now he lives in Chile. So no, he lives in Mexico growing
you
chilies.
Told us that.
There you go.
I know this story.
Yeah, because it's such a big part, like a
Yeah, it's huge.
strong memory.
I can't imagine there's many Mr. Light Switches in Mexico, so you may have ruined his life.
I don't want to be pulled
G-Man.
Is there anything for dessert or something? Oh, Mario! Oh my God!
Hometown Spider-Man.
Yay. I need help with doing a push-up.
This is still going?
Yep.